Bentley University's Conversations About Performance system is a three-step approach to performance management, intended to encourage ongoing dialogue between the employee and their manager. In this how-to video, we'll be covering how to complete the wrap-up phase of the CAP process in Workday. This is the final phase in the CAP cycle. Once wrap-up is opened by Human Resources, the employee begins the process by completing their self-evaluation. Once this is complete, the manager reviews the employee's self-evaluation and provides their own feedback and notes. When both parties have entered the necessary information into the Workday system, they should meet to discuss the year. Finally, the employee acknowledges that they have met with their manager and discussed the feedback, keeping with the spirit of ongoing and constructive conversations. In this video, we'll cover each of these steps as they appear in the Workday system. Wrap-up is a shared responsibility between the manager and the employee. Meet Melissa and Meg. Let's take a look at how each completes the wrap-up tasks in Workday. Wrap-up begins with the employee, Meg. When Meg logs into Workday, she'll see a message in her inbox alerting her to begin her self-evaluation. To access this, Meg simply needs to click on the message in the inbox. She will then see the Get Started page. This page is a brief summary of what to expect. Click Get Started to begin. On the next page, Meg will see her goals from the previous phases in the CAP cycle. If she and her manager have not entered goals for the year or completed a check-in meeting, she will not see goals in this step. That's okay. She should still complete the wrap-up to the best of her ability. This is a great opportunity for her and her manager to consider how they'll handle goals in future CAP cycles. It is best practice to complete all three phases of CAP. As Meg reviews her goals, she can begin to make comments about her progress. She can also mark them as complete, ongoing, or not started. She should make comments about why or how a goal was or was not completed. Meg should review and comment on each of her goals. And when she's finished, she'll click Next. In addition to discussing her goals, Meg should discuss one thing that's gone well in the year and one area in which she wants to improve. This question is a great place to begin the developmental conversation with her manager. How can her manager support her in her efforts to learn and grow? She can then click Next or Save for later. Finally, she can review her goals before submitting them to be seen by her manager. When she's satisfied, she should click Submit. The information will then go on to her manager. Now it's Manager Melissa's turn. Melissa will receive a Workday inbox message alerting her that Meg's self-evaluation is available to complete. She'll be given the same prompt as Meg and will click Get Started to begin. Melissa will now see Meg's self-evaluation and be able to add her own feedback. Managers should use their own judgment for how to discuss how each employee achieved or did not achieve their goal. Melissa should do the same with each of Meg's goals. When she's done, she can save for later or click Next. Just like Meg, Melissa will discuss one thing that has gone well for Meg and one area for improvement, keeping the employee's comments in mind. Melissa is now prompted with a reminder to meet with Meg. This is to ensure that the ongoing conversations are happening and that the manager and employee are on the same page. It's not best practice to surprise your employee with written feedback. Managers want to ensure that their employees have an understanding of their progress. If the CAP conversations are happening, as they should, throughout the year, there should be no surprises for the employees or managers. After meeting with the employee and making any needed changes to wrap up, the manager should then review their feedback carefully and click Submit. You'll not be able to make any edits after hitting Submit, so please make sure you've met with your employee and made needed changes. In the final step of wrap-up, the employee, Meg, receives an inbox message that her manager has completed the review. Meg will review her manager's feedback, and when she's finished reviewing, she'll click Next. Finally, Meg will be asked to acknowledge that a meeting occurred between her and her manager. She also has the option to enter comments for her manager, but it's not required. She'll then click Submit. The wrap-up is now complete. Remember that this process is intended to be a collaborative one. Each step is part of facilitating an open and honest, ongoing dialogue between managers and employees. At Bentley, we are committed to the development of our employees, and that starts with communication. If you're unsure how to complete this process in Workday, please contact the Learning and Development team.